guys, we are headed to meet up with Steve of LTH. We're gonna go hit the Dragon. It's probably the last time we're gonna see or go on the Dragon before we have to head back to Florida. So definitely excited to go on the Dragon. And we're meeting up with Steve in Pigeon Forge. We got John behind us, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna drive over to the Dragon. Let's do it. All right, so we made it into Pigeon Forge, and there is a like hot rod tour going on right now. There's a bunch of cars out here for both Mustangs and this tour thing that's going on. And we got Steve, S550, John. There's a Coyote Swap Fox right here. That's pretty sick.
Long trip up here from Florida, didn't you?
Yeah, about 10 hours. This thing's sweet.
Yeah.
Fast tire. Pro Charge Coyote Swap. Just like John. You ready?
I'm ready.
We got Josh Parker, RTR, looking killer. So we're gonna head out of here, get some gas, and hit the tail of the Dragon. So this is a real RTR right here. Car looks sick, and Josh has done some awesome things to it. And we got Steve's. This one has an Edelrock 2.65 liter supercharger. He works at LTH, so I talk with him a lot about the GT500 stuff. Ignore all the dog hair in here, it's a mess. We just haven't vacuumed it yet because we don't know where vacuums are all the time. But yeah, let's hit the tail of the Dragon. All right guys, so we are headed up to tail of the Dragon. One of my most favorite things doing is just cruising with a bunch of friends. Not crazy amounts of people, but you know, 4 or 5 cars or so, and just having fun, making noise, and we'll go up the tail of the Dragon, hit some turns, and just have fun. Now, it's crazy in Pigeon Forge because it actually kind of resembles Myrtle Beach in a way that it has like a main strip, has a lot of different touristy things, and there are a lot of Mustangs and hot rods in town, so it's really pretty cool over there. And that is where the meet is tonight. I think I'm gonna split up this video with us going up the tail of the Dragon at least one more time. We may go tomorrow, but we don't know yet. But I figured let's give you guys a little bit more action on the tail of the Dragon because I absolutely love going up the tail. So we're gonna go head up and have some fun. John?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think my blow-off valve's going out.
Yeah, your Pro Charger surge is ridiculous. We got Josh Parker here from Florida.
And I knew the blow-off valve was going out eventually, but
I think a line popped off,
so.
man.
I looked everywhere.
Is it electronic?
No, it's
Start it up and try to rev it and see if you hear ch.
you do.
You can feel the flow down there?
Yeah.
Huh.
But it still flutters. Like you can hear it even when I'm revving.
Yeah.
I think I just need a new blow-off valve. Because even before,
That's the standard, right?
yeah, it's the Pro Flow. Those always go out too. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
Oh, it was amazing.
Awesome,
Had a great
right?
time. Absolutely. My wife is afraid of heights and doesn't do well with roller coasters, and so this was like
This is
a real good test for her. And the poor thing, she had to pee the whole time, and so she's like clenching and screaming and screaming, and she did really good. Super proud of her. Super proud of her.
Did you end up putting a supercharger on the car?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's
'cause
do it.
I don't think I've had. Well, I took a little bit of
got
video
finished, so.
at Bradenton, but
Yeah. No,
So
it just got finished.
you got the long tube headers on.
Yeah.
LTH.
FRPP supercharged now, the phase 2 setup, got the long tube headers from LTH, the X pipe from LTH, and then a stock catback, and I couldn't be happier with the sound. I guess you would say this was a pretty good pressure test for us. Finished the car at like, say, call it like 7:30, 8:30 on, 2 nights ago. Went home, cleaned up, changed, and drove 10 hours straight. So we pressure tested it right away for highway cruising. And then we just pressure tested it today for performance, and I think it did pretty good. I don't know if you were monitoring your temps, but my
I watch IAT too.
I'd say my Delta temps were like disgusting. My IAT 1 was like maybe 72, 74. But my IAT 2s, because the Roush blower, was like 150, 152.
No way. You got to get a heat exchanger.
For sure.
With
I do the VMP,
with that one
fan.
on with the Whipple, it stays at 105, 106 the whole way up.
It was terrible. I took a picture because it was so bad.
Yeah, that seems to be the downfall of the Roush kit.
Yeah, and even Lund won't even tune it due to that issue. So we're gonna come up with some solutions. You know, if I'm gonna
heat exchanger.
VMP makes a really good dual pass, or maybe even a triple pass.
It's a triple
actually, with dual fans on it. It's very similar to what the Whipple upgraded cooling system has.
That's what I have on my GT500.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wind up doing that. It's like $800 or $900, I think.
So for those that don't know, what is this car and how did you acquire it?
Yeah, so this is the first, and as far as I know, the only still 18 and up Spec 5 from RTR, Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s company. Vaughn had this built for RTR to take and basically get Ford's approval to sell this car. And through Ford, just like you can buy a Shelby, a Roush, and a Saline through Ford, you can now buy these RTR vehicles through Ford. So he used this car to tour with SEMA and toured it around at, you know, Fantastic Fords and all those big events. And somebody bought it from him at SEMA. That gentleman happened to be a Florida resident where you and I live.
Yeah.
And he traded it in like 2 months later after buying it. And the story I'm told is that, watch ourselves, we got a guy back now.
Yeah.
The story I'm told is the young man got a $10,000 discount on the vehicle when he bought it because it had not yet been equipped with a supercharger. When SEMA was done and ready to go, Roush had not yet received their E&O carb approval. The blower had not yet received E&O carb approval, allegedly, so they toured this car with all the marketing collateral saying it was the Roush FRPP 727 horsepower, you know, Spec 5, but it never opened the hood because it never had the blower on it.
Yeah, that carb stuff takes forever.
So they got the approval, and apparently that buyer had a certain time frame where he was supposed to purchase that blower and install it on the vehicle. And instead of keeping his word, apparently he traded the vehicle in.
Ah.
So that's right.
And then you ended up with
and
it.
I was able to steal the car. The dealership that got it had no idea that it was what it was. They had no idea anything about RTR. They just thought that the kid had slept up some parts on it and thrown it and then traded it in.
That's crazy.
So I actually stole the car. I paid GTPP price for it. I didn't pay, this was an $86,000 car apparently when he bought it. I paid less than half of that.
That's crazy.
And
so
it's
beautiful, man. Like,
and now
wide body
with it quite a bit.
Yeah.
We changed the scheme. We went from it had the neon highlighter pinstriping and such.
Yeah, now we got this beautiful purple. You want to pop the hood?
Yeah, for sure.
I think this car is so cool.
It's the first one I've ever seen wide body.
Yeah. This is done really well. It's a SEMA build, really.
Yeah, it was. It was a SEMA build that they used to pioneered the RTR being sold through Ford.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Cool, man.
The install went really well. Everything did what it was supposed to do. The tuning took a little bit of some finagling because the car wasn't yet Roush equipped. So typically, if you're a customer of Roush, you're buying the car from Ford with the Roush blower already on it. So Roush has already received the PCM. They've already repinned the PCM. They've already reflashed the PCM. If you want to get a custom tune, then you just custom tune it.
Yep.
I hadn't had any of that done, and I was on a time constraint to get here.
Oh yeah.
So we had to kind of come up with some solutions. And big shout out to Cy Lee at Lee Tuning and Racing in Florida. He came through in the clutch for me and is an amazing human being. He spent 8 hours with me making this car right. So
that's awesome.
Thank you, Cy. Amazing human being. Super blessed to have you in my camp. And she's running well. I'm super excited with it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it looks killer. Yeah, you're on the other side of the Florida coast.
Yep.
Down in Tampa, but not too far in comparison to our drive here.
Yeah, I'm super happy with it.
Gotta take pictures with the tail of the dragon. I think Performance Pack 2 wheels are like some of the best wheels Ford ever made. These look so good. If you guys want to see a lot of track stuff, Instagram right there. I've been trying a bunch of different camera angles for all this stuff, so looks like we're waiting to get past this bike. coolant temp has risen up a little bit, so we'll let the coolant temp come down, let everything cool down a little bit. We're not going all that fast, so let's let everything kind of cool. Yeah, we're stuck behind some slow people. I wish they would move. We're going so slow. Yeah, we got stuck behind the slow people.
Oh, God. Holy shit, man. This is keeping up, man. That's all intimidating.
I wasn't doing too bad.
Oh, yeah, you're hanging in there, man.
I hear you some bitches back. Wah!
Yeah. All these other ones are all supercharged. I'm the only one without one.
Yeah, I'm able to keep right up. You know, if you get any sort of gap the straightaway, I'm like right there.
I'm sure my car didn't mind the cool down on the back half.
Well, right where we got stuck behind the slow people is where it started cooling temp and my brakes are starting to fade.
Really?
So like, all right, I'll chill for a little bit. I saw everything drop down and I'm like, can I get out of the way, please? Please.
I was thinking like maybe we could try to pull over, but all the runoffs are so small.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't fit 3-4 cars there.
Yeah. Plus we would catch.
No, we were having a good time.
We would catch up to those guys in like I did that to Steve like 4 times. I pulled off and then I caught right back up to him. I give him a minute gap. Is that him?
No.
All right, so we're stopping real quick before we head back and get ready for the meet tonight, which you guys will see in the next video. We are gonna take some awesome pictures out here. Just look at that view right there. John.
You said this view?
And no. Would you just look at it?
Dude, I'm good.
And dude, the Celine kit on Steve's car looks incredible.
This is amazing.
Oh my gosh, bro.
See, I won't get a house.
Did you like that little burn ski?
I got that one on camera.
You got that one on camera?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
knew as soon as we were gonna pull out, I was like, he's probably gonna rip it.
I turned the traction control off.